Welcome back, Geekers, to episode 26 of the Comic Guys podcast. We are your incredible hosts, Angel and Kevin, coming to you straight out of the multiverse of geekness with a brand new episode for you every Friday. Make sure you guys go over to all our socials, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, at the Comic Guys podcast. And if you'd like to watch our podcast, to see this beautiful face and my cousin, make sure you guys go over to our YouTube channel and make sure you guys press that like notification and subscribe. Geekers, help us grow the community so we could be there for you for a lifetime. But before we get started, Kevin, what's going on, my friend?
Oh, man, you're hilarious, man. That's so funny. I'm good, man. I'm good. I've been playing Multiverse. That has been really fun to play lately. My favorite character to play with so far has been probably either between Wonder Woman and I would say it's between Wonder Woman and the robot from Steven Universe.
The girl, right, with the bob cut.
The androgynous kind of character.
Yeah. I never actually seen Steven Universe, so I wouldn't know their names. But I have been playing that game, bro, and I still need to unlock some other characters. Man, you've been playing it because I haven't even unlocked that character yet, and you already got them unlocked.
Yeah, I just need a couple more points to then have 2,000 coins to buy another character. Because I haven't.
Buy Bugs Bunny?
No, I'll probably buy Batman. To be honest.
Of course.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro,
hell yeah.
Bro, I have to say Wonder Woman is the shit though. I like Wonder Woman. The fighting style for Wonder Woman is pretty cool.
You said this game it's just a beta, right? You can't buy it yet?
Well, they have like a founders package. I think is out now. It's a free game, so I think it's out now. I think they had like the beta the first couple days before August 1st, I believe, or before August, and they just had some people playing it beforehand, and then because now I see it everywhere. I see it. I'm from PC, so I see it on Epic, and I also see it in Steam that you could buy it either or.
Yeah.
And
okay. Yo,
but bro, that game
dope,
is fire.
You put me on, bro. You put me on because it's a fun ass game. It's exactly like you said. It's like fucking Super Smash. It's amazing. I love to play it. I can't wait to unlock. I might actually put in some money into this game to buy the other characters because that's how good the game. I like it, and if they're gonna keep adding to this, and this is just like a test, right? You said this was just like kind of like a test.
No, I believe
this is the game
is out. So I believe it's out now.
This has been one of my favorite fighting games in a long time. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, because right now I'm in Epic Store for PC, and the game it says play for free, so it doesn't say that it's a beta or nothing. So
I'm so glad that they made it for free.
It's fun. It's fun.
I would have bought it. The thing is, I would have bought it if this was just a test, and then they said, "Oh, we're gonna actually release the game and have more characters than they have now." I would buy that game. That's how good the game is. Yeah.
It wouldn't be like a $60 game. I'd probably say they could have so easily sold it for $19.99 with, like more characters unlocked, or at least $19.99. They give you like 20,000 coins, and then so you could go ahead and unlock at least 2 characters while you earn more of the points. But either or, man, it's free or paid. It's actually a fun game, man. The next game, before we get into what we're gonna talk about, the next game that is gonna come out soon that you should definitely take a look at is called Rumbleverse. And is almost like Fortnite, but it's all about fist fighting. Like your characters look crazy. You could.
So you
could suplex. You could kick.
There's no guns.
No guns, bro. You could pick up a bat. Yeah, you could either pick up a bat and.
Bro, that's
but
awesome.
it's not realistic. It's more cartoony like.
Oh,
The
I love
characters
it.
kind
Yeah.
of the characters could be like all skinny, or it could be all buff. You could put like a chicken head on it, and you could create your own
Oh,
character.
that's dope.
Make them
Yeah.
look like a masochist to make them look like a chicken burglar or something or whatever. It's a fun game. It's coming
Nice.
out August now, so if you like Rumbleverse, you're definitely gonna like that. It's by Epic, so it's the same creators that created Fortnite, pretty much.
Dope.
So it's gonna be. But let's get into the news that we have. We have a whole bunch of updates for you. Starting off, and we starting this new trend going on with our podcast, and we're going into gaming news since we want to talk to you about everything that is in the geek multiverse. Starting off with Call of Duty. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It's coming soon, guys. It's really around the corner. It's coming out on October 28th of 2022. The beta is supposed to be coming out soon. If you pre-order the game, you get like 2 days early beta access before anybody else. So, you have to pretty much pre-order the $69.99, $79.99, $99.99.
I heard that.
Coming out with some crazy prices.
I know, right? These games, man. I've heard though that some NFL players had leaked some of the game already, and it looks pretty promising. So, like a lot of fans have been waiting for this since Vanguard. It didn't do that well. At least I didn't really like Vanguard. I got Vanguard, man. I didn't really like Vanguard, man. Like, and I'm really looking forward to this one because I thought Modern Warfare was good.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing with it, man. Is Call of Duty has become one of the most famous franchise in gaming history. They have a league. They have everybody loves playing the game. We've been playing the game since forever. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, one of the best games out there. Black Ops 2. We were so into it. The game started growing. And then lately, bro, they just been... And it's all about the multiplayer. Because nobody really buys the game for the campaign, even though some of the campaigns, bro, are badass. I played the campaign before, and really, really badass campaign. But everybody's for the multiplayer. And every time they change it, fans get upset, even though they still buy it. And I'm one of those people. You know how many times I said, I ain't gonna play this game anymore. I'm not gonna buy no more Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And then the new Call of Duty comes out. Pum, pum, pum. I'm like, man, now I need to get it just to find out how good it is.
Yeah.
Because, the way it's gonna be intense game and it's gonna blow your brains out. And you'll be like, holy crap. And then you play, you'll be like, what is this? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't know if I should be excited for the game. You know what I mean? Because we've been let down so many times before.
I feel you.
And
yeah, no, we have been let down a lot, and I think they just released a trailer about the game earlier this year, and fans were wondering like, hey, when the hell are we gonna even like learn more about this damn game? Because I really enjoy Modern Warfare 1, and hopefully we might hear about it soon. There's been a report that from actually comicbook.com that said that August 7th we will get an update about the game at Call of Duty.
Also, we're going to get some gameplay.
Yeah, some gameplay updates like at the Call of Duty
Nice.
League Champion. Call of Duty League Champion. And so it will be on YouTube at 3 p.m. on August 7th.
All right. You already know, guys. If you guys don't want to miss it, well, let me see. Yeah, August 7th. If you guys don't want to miss it, make sure you guys go over to YouTube. Go to the Call of Duty League Championship channel on YouTube, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Or just wait until they're going to drop it soon after that. Once they show it online, it pretty much drops in YouTube. Yeah. So let's see what the gameplay is going to be, because that's one thing that we all wondering is they show us the trailer of the campaign. Graphic looks awesome. Sounds sounds incredible. The game looks absolutely amazing. But in reality, we're just waiting for
How the
that
multiplayer is gonna.
gameplay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how the
we're waiting for that
multiplayer is gonna be.
multiplayer.
Speaking of that, which is a good segue to the next piece of news. EA, they had recently put out a tweet that basically shitting on single player games. Like this was just recently, and they were trying to go off the trend of like, oh, there are 10, but they only whatever. That trend. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a 10, but whatever. So they put out a tweet. This is what the tweet said. It says, they're a 10, but they only like playing single player games. And there's a lot of fans reacted really upset at EA. EA actually has a history of this. They have a history of causing some controversy over single player games. For example, they would launch games like Dead Space 3, or they would launch games like Star Wars Battlefield, and either like there would be like these like little like rewards and like little change like transactions you would get, but besides that, like the campaign wasn't really that great, with those games, and so there's been a lot. There's been a lot of like backlash at this tweet. And the CEO came out and he made a statement basically saying, hey, we love single player games, but we are also looking at all of the portfolio, a lot of all of their portfolio. So, like, what do you think about this tweet? Like, were you upset?
I'm not surprised. Let me tell you why. Because I'm one of those people that when Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out, I got it. Like I got it when it first came out. I bought it for the PS4, and then I got it for PC. And it's true. The campaign wasn't that bad. For the Star Wars Battlefront 2 campaign, it wasn't that bad. It was a pretty good campaign. Good stories. But the multiplayer, man. It was more like a lot of microtransactions, and that's what EA is known for that microtransaction of pay to win kind of concept. Because in Battlefront 2, if you didn't want to spend money, your level for your character, like your card, because you have to get cards to give yourself like a boost, will stay one, while people that were spending money will buy a 3-star card, legendary card, so their characters are hard to kill, while your characters, somebody just blows on them and they die, while the other character is like, yo, I just shot you with a bazooka in your face and you didn't die. That's the kind of the kind of stuff that we were finding out.
And the thing is with EA, I think they are really great at multiplayer games, but the pay to win concept, I don't really like it. But like with EA, other stuff that they've come out with, like I think their multiplayer has been good. The tweet itself, that I don't think that they should have shitted on single player gaming, because I feel like almost single player gaming is making a comeback. I feel like that is happening right now. I feel like for a while we've been on the multiplayer kind of wave for a while. I remember playing multiplayer with Halo starting like all way back in 2005, like just way back, and for a long time now, I feel like we're seeing like a single player kind of change. So hold up, time out. You sound weird. Like your mic doesn't sound. Yeah, fix your mic. You sound like a chipmunk. That I can't. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. I can't even understand what you're saying. Wait, maybe if I leave and I come back, if I leave, does it stop recording? Yes or no? Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to come back. Wait. Talk now. No, yeah. It still sounds... I think I'm gonna have to leave and come back. Is the if I do go, is it gonna stop recording? Or yes or no? Ah, well, I think it'll be fine because we'll just pick up. You'll just send me two pieces of audio. I don't know. I think we have to. I don't know. Yeah. We'll pick up where we left off. Just send me 2 pieces of audio. Yo. No, it still sounds the same. Damn. I think it's your side. I think it's your side. I don't it's not me. Unplug your mic. Unplug your mic. Let me see. How about now? Yo. Yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, what was that? That was weird.
I don't know what is going on.
But the first half, is it still recorded?
Yeah.
You have it? Okay.
Yeah, like Riverside Recorder is already probably uploaded.
All right, bet. All right, we were just talking about what, like, who was talking? Me or you?
I was talking about EA and single player.
Oh yeah.
So guys, we had a little technical difficulty, but we're back. We're gonna continue where we left off, and pretty much what I was saying was single players are coming back because, like you mentioned before, multiplayer. We've been doing multiplayer for a long time, and I think it's about time for that single player. Because you think about it, a lot of single players that you have played, people don't know about it. Because you used to play single players by yourself in your house. And the only way people know about it is when you see your friends and you be like, yo, I played that game last night, blah, blah, blah. And you played it. Pretty much like Spider-Man. But now that we have content creators, we have Twitch that you could stream your game live. And for those people that like to, see that people...
They just want to watch people play
streamers.
Games.
Yeah,
They just want to watch
single players gives you that excitement because you're experiencing everything for the first time with the person playing.
Yes.
And now you could share that. Like
So
Spider-Man, bro. Spider-Man was one of the best single-player games in a long
Yeah.
time. The story was
Yeah.
freaking phenomenal.
That's why
Miles Morales came around.
That's why I think you're right about that. People like to see people playing games and single player is making a comeback, like I said, and I think that this was a mistake from EA to put out that tweet because
They just wanted to be cool, bro.
Yeah.
They just wanted to be cool.
But
trend.
there's a lot of fans out there of single player fans. So with that said, actually,
They
with
wanted to trend, bro.
They did, and they backtracked on that too. Like I said, the CEO put out a statement basically saying that they are gonna not just focus on single player gaming, but on all the projects. And
especially when they have two big names just coming out for single player. You have Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and you have Black Panther game. And you're going to say, they just wanted to trend. Right now, EA is trending. So whatever they put out there, people are going to listen to it or go to it. So it's promotion. It's promotion.
It's true. It is true. They got what they wanted out of it, which was attention from people and people talking about it. And it's a great timing, too, because they actually announced that they are also going to be developing an Iron Man game. So... Yeah, like we were.
No joke.
Yeah, like we were talking about in the last podcast. I think they're really gonna have this partnership with Marvel. It would be great. But I think the ultimate question is, are you happy with EA in terms of how they're handling single player games lately? Are you happy with EA in terms of how they're handling single player games?
So far, one of the best games, and you played it also, was Star Wars. Fallen Jedi or Fallen Order, and that game was amazing. I play that game sometimes when I play by myself, and I play that game. It's just the story is great, and it was something that collided with a lot of Star Wars fans and those that did not, that only knew Star Wars from the shows or whatever. They played it because it was such a great game. So it got the attention of non-geekers to Star Wars universe to geekers in the Star Wars universe.
I can't wait. I can't wait until they come out with the Survivor game, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That is going to be amazing. And they just announced like we earlier. We just announced these Marvel games, and if that partnership goes well, EA has a bright future. I think in single player gaming. But we'll see. They have some competitors.
We'll
they have some competitors out there. We'll see.
Well, talking about EA, let's talk about WB Games Montreal. Gotham Knights, guys, is coming out soon. I will probably say October, I believe, that the game is coming out. And for those of you that don't know what Gotham Knights is, not the WBCW show. It's completely different. Forget about that show. We're talking about the game Gotham Knight that's coming out from the developers WB Game in Montreal. It kind of has this Batman Gotham Knights kind of feel. So if you like those kind of games before, you're going to have the same thing. But they just released a 16-minute gameplay for the upcoming game, giving us like a little test on Batgirl. They already put out Nightwing and they put Robin. Maybe our next one is going to be like a Red Hood. But I seen the Nightwing. I seen the Robin. I think they also saw the Red Hood. I'm not really sure on that one. But I haven't seen the Batgirl. Have you seen the Batgirl trailer?
Yeah, so this one I've seen recently. They just came out with this new gameplay trailer of the Batgirl. And I've seen it recently. It's pretty good. I think
How it look?
I like it. The only one I would say that I didn't like, I don't know which one it was, but it was one of them that they basically could walk in the sky with like some kind of like gravity shoes.
Red Hood. Yes, it was Red Hood.
That's the only game, like part of the game that it's like, I don't know if I really feel it. But besides that, I love the Arkham games. And if these are being made by the same developers, and the same kind of storyline, I think this is going to be the Nightwing from the Arkham games, which would be, really cool to see. And supposedly that this game is going to be set after Batman's death. So supposedly Batman gets killed. First of all, I don't know how Batman can get killed unless it was like a villain, like unless it was like the Joker, like a real bad villain. But I don't know how he would.
Right?
I don't know how he would get killed because who can kill Batman? But
well, now that's so buy the game so you can find out who killed Batman.
And that's what they're investigating. They're trying to figure that out in the game, I guess.
Yo, that's a good concept. You just broke the fourth wall here. You said, "Who the hell will kill Batman?" I just promoted for you guys, WB, and I come out with now you have to buy the game to find out who's strong enough, who's smart enough to kill the Batman. It will surprise me if the ending comes out and Batman just becomes evil just because he's tired of it. Bro.
That would be crazy. Who do you think it would be? I'm excited for it. I'm excited just for the.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like the main bad guy in this game is gonna be the Court of Owls, and I would say if anybody could go head to head with Batman, I think it would be the Court of Owls. Because they have their influence is just huge, you know what I'm saying. So in the game, let's see. Because I think the Court of Owls is going to be one of the main bad guys in the game. The game is actually coming out on October 25th. I just saw like a little thing of that like 25 styles of costumes are going to come out for the characters, and I think one of them is going to be a Batman Beyond type with the covered mouth on some of the characters, like Robin, Red Hood. So that would be pretty cool if they do come out.
That'd be dope.
I love Arkham. I love all the Arkham games, man. I think that was one of the best Batman stories. Mark Hamill being the Joker. The last one, was it the last one Arkham Knights or was it Arkham Asylum? Which one was it that Joker was dead and it was inside his brain? It was fucking with him all through the movie.
Ah, man, I think that was.
all through the movie, all through the game.
I think that was Arkham Knight.
Was it Arkham Knight? Because it was Arkham Knight. Because that's when the Red Hood storyline.
Yeah, so
was pretty cool.
Maybe I don't know if this is a continuation from that, because if the Red Hood was the bad guy in that game, I don't know if he would be unless they do some kind of redemption.
I don't know. I think this game, they said that it's going to be separate from the Arkham.
It looks similar universe. Though. It's the same developer, so it looks.
But it's the same developer, same style. Hey, I think, like I said, if you think about it, Spider-Man fighting concept of Spider-Man game came from how Batman fighting game, the whole blocking and. You know, they took examples from the Batman game and made it better for, you know, the Spider-Man game. So and remember, the technology has come out better. So I'm a big Batman fan. I don't care. I heard a lot of people are like, oh, but the graphic, oh, but this and that. I'm like, dude, man, it's just like a movie. You don't go by what you see until you play it. You know, because you never know if it's gonna be a great game or not. And as being a comic book fan, bro, come on, you know, I'm gonna buy it just so I could play it. Especially Nightwing, and Nightwing is one of my favorite characters from the Bat family, so I can't wait to actually try him out and see how the game goes and see what else they're gonna bring, because they always come with surprises in the game. So, what do you think? What are your expectations of the game? Are you expecting anything new from the game, or? I
expect it to be a pretty good co-op game. You know, I hope you can do some co-op stuff where like another person can join.
Crossplay. I hope it's crossplay.
Yeah, I hope that could happen. I am excited that you can switch players. You know, maybe it could give like some Guardian of the Galaxy vibes. You know, in terms of the
I hope so.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
But also related to DC, but we're going to go into comic book news now. DC has gone through this rebrand, kind of. Well, they've changed their website name from from DC Comics, I think, to DC.com. And yeah, I think that they're just trying to expand their universe. And I think we'll talk more about this there because I think this has something to do also with their partnerships with Warner Brothers Discovery and where the direction they're going to go. Because we'll talk about it later because there's things I noticed with the Marvel website compared to the DC website and how they also promote and not promote, but how they align their movies with their comics. You know, sometimes we'll see them even create comic books after the movies. Like, these are these characters, but this is a story about this character that you saw in the movie or something like that. So, you know, I'm excited for it. But yeah.
All right, yeah. So we definitely talk about it later because we have a lot to we have a lot to say about DC. But going into a different twist, we are going into some movie and TV updates and news. Kevin Feige confirmed that Fantastic Four will not be an origin story. I'm down with that. I'll tell you the truth. I am down off the bat. I am down with that. I already know what happened to them. They were in space. They got hit by gamma rays.
Yeah.
Now he can stretch his feet.
Fucking gamma rays. You said gamma. Is it gamma? Was it? It's gamma rays. You said it mad.
Gamma
you said it mad Puerto Rican. Gamma rays. Gamma rays.
Gamma rayos.
Gamma rayos.
Gamma rayos.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for Fantastic Four, and I think it's a great way to start a movie like that because like he said before, with all these projects that are coming out, they're really trying to create like a whole universe that we can explore through these movies, multiverse that we're gonna explore through these movies. Similarly to like the comic books, you know, he's actually trying to make comic book movies, which we haven't seen really done.
Nobody ever tackled.
Yeah, no, it's done in this way. So I'm excited for it. Speaking about the MCU, Spider-Man freshman year will remain MCU canon. And because, you know, the excuse is that because it's the multiverse exists. So they are still canon. And I think one of the producers of the show said that it follows the pattern that you see in Captain America Civil War. So that is going to be interesting. We talked about it before. Norman Osborn supposedly is going to take the place of Iron Man, you know. So we'll see how it is. Actually, in the comic books, I believe that the Green Goblin did take Iron Man's suit one time. That'll be.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Norman Osborn has taken.
Yeah,
the Iron Man suit before.
In another, he has. So we'll see where this goes.
We'll see. And plus, if you think about it, that's gonna be more of a better a better take on Spider-Man because the whole different thing about the MCU Spider-Man, that Iron Man was the one that took him under his wing and kind of showed him how to be the superhero, while Norman Osborn always been in Peter's life. You know what I'm saying? It will give us a better look at how he turned into Spider-Man, because wasn't it part of Osborn's stuff that's why Peter became, you know,
who he
became Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna like that with the whole Osborn twist, because and plus it's the multiverse. So I wonder if they're doing that to like leave the Tom Holland Spider-Man alone, and then they could go ahead and bring that Spider-Man into there, so they don't have to use. I don't know, man. Because Marvel be doing some crazy things, bro.
It's a sticky situation with Spider-Man. You know, we all know Spider-Man is still under Sony, and you know we don't know where it's gonna go. So actually, speaking about Spider-Man and Sony, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse recently announced that they're having Spider-Punk in the game. So I think that's pretty cool. I thought I'd like to throw that in there because I thought that was pretty. I love playing.
No, that's awesome, bro. First of all, Spider-Man and Across the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse was a freaking hit. I love that Spider-Man. That's one of the best Spider-Man movies ever. I love Peter B. Parker. I think his character was one of the best characters there, besides Miles Morales. And a lot of people don't even know. You know, Spider-Punk is actually black, right?
Really?
You didn't know that?
I don't know so much about Spider-Punk. I need to read up more.
I don't know so much about Spider-Punk, but I saw somebody talking about it in TikTok, and I was like, what?
No, actually, you are correct. So, Spider-Punk, Spider-Punk his name is, if I could say this right, Hobart Brown. And he's from Earth 138. And he is.
That is dope. I can't wait for him to meet Miles Morales and be like, I know they're going to come out with like, wait, you're black too? Boom, and they just take on it both. Like, that's going to be just cool.
That is going to be cool.
Bro, all these movies so far, like you said, we have Black Panther that's coming out soon with the whole Hispanic side. To think about it, Michael O'Hara is coming out, and that Oscar Isaac is actually Michael O'Hara Spider-Man coming out and across the multiverse. We have your Black Spider-Man Miles Morales and your Hispanic Spider-Man Michael O'Hara, and then they're gonna bring in Spider-Punk, bro. Hispanics are coming in, bro, into the superhero. Yeah. All we need is a full Hispanic superhero. Actually, DC. We're gonna talk about that because DC has one Hispanic superhero that. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later because DC's in trouble today. But yes, but I'm actually excited. I can't wait to actually see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Going into whole Disney area because we're talking about Marvel. We're going into the Star Wars universe as Andor first trailer dropped. And what do you think about it, bro?
This wasn't the first trailer. I think this.
Well, the second full trailer. The other one was a teaser trailer.
No, this wasn't the first trailer. This is a new. No, wait. The first one was a teaser trailer, I think, and then this one
is a trailer.
Okay, yeah, I know. I'm excited. I saw the trailer. It looked pretty good. We might actually see Saw Gerrera, which would be pretty cool. I feel like I got some hints there, but it's interesting that they pushed it back 3 weeks. You know, they also pushed She-Hulk just one day, I think, or something like that. So
Thursday for it won't collide with Andor when it comes out in September.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they complaining about that right now because they did it with Miss Marvel and Obi-Wan. We didn't have a problem with that. We were actually excited because we were like, "Yo, we could see Star Wars and we could see Miss Marvel."
I don't even think anybody was complaining about it. I'm fine with that. That makes total sense.
Yeah, it's not like it was coming out at a certain time. It's streaming. That makes sense. Before it was like you had 2 channels and your favorite show is like at NBC at 8:00 and then your other show is at 8:00 in ABC and you'd be like, "Oh man, which show am I gonna watch?" No, now it's streaming. Now you could watch it at 12:00 to 3:00. So it wasn't going to overshadow. She-Hulk was not going to overshadow Andor, and Andor was not going to overshadow She-Hulk because they're from 2 different universes. So there was no overlapping at whatsoever. At least for me, it was no
You
overlapping.
went really into it. Like this Star Wars and Marvel. Hey, I think there has been a comic where they have crossed over. You never know, but. I think, but the shows hasn't. So
yeah,
the shows no, of course not. But I think definitely that this was a smart move. I'm really looking forward to seeing Andor. I'm looking forward to seeing She-Hulk too. I can't. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's all I got to say about that, man.
Well, talking about that and talking about not talking about that, but going into the next, James Gunn. This is gonna be a good story and a silly story. James Gunn thinks that an R-rated Scooby Doo movie is possible. So it says James Gunn seems confident in Warner Brothers greenlighting an R-rated Scooby Doo film, but the problem is that he's just too busy right now to make it. I think they'd do it if we ask. Gunn tweeted. I just think I have the time. I don't have the time right now. Yeah. Calm down, James Gunn. I need you to finish Guardians of the Galaxy 3. and then you could jump into anything else.
Yeah, I seen that.
he actually came out. You seen him? He come out in Harley Quinn.
Yeah, he did.
Season 3?
Yes, that was so funny. Yeah, man. James Gunn.
You're too busy, but you came out in freaking Harley Quinn,
James
huh?
He's a funny dude. I would imagine he's a funny dude. So I think that if anybody could probably make an R-rated Scooby Doo movie, it could probably be James Gunn. It would be hilarious and scary. I would bet. I think it would be great.
I would love to see a rated R Scooby Doo, but this is the thing. It's going to get slammed on the internet.
Do you think it'll be similar to the Winnie the Pooh scary movie?
Yeah, because this is the thing. Like, we grew up with well, actually, you think about it, guys.
Yeah.
Scooby Doo always been rated R, but they just didn't hint it. Because if you watch Scooby Doo now as an adult, you're going to know there's a whole bunch of shit that you did not notice when you were a kid.
Innuendos. And,
You know what I mean? So a rated R Scooby Doo, like, come on, man. Velma always, Daphne always been hot since I was a kid.
Hey,
okay?
I don't know if that might just be
listen.
you, but I did have a crush on Velma when I was younger.
All right,
Yeah.
so I had a crush on Daphne. You had a crush on Velma. You see what I mean? So, and Scooby and Shaggy, come on, man. In the van,
Bro, that would be
smoking coming
that
out.
would be-
They was always hungry.
Yeah, that would be super funny to see in a movie, bro, too.
You gonna tell me there wasn't?
Yep.
They were puffing away in the van, bro.
I can see it.
You get the hell out of
Uh-huh.
here.
Yeah, man.
So, rated R Scooby
It could be
Doo,
done.
and by James Gunn. It could be done, and I'll freaking watch it too. Shit, he did Peacemaker, and that came out freaking awesome. So,
Yeah.